Ducks are known to bond with humans in a similar way to dogs. They will typically form a close attachment if reared from infancy. The duck will behave in the same way as other ducks when its flock mates suddenly fly off without warning. In scientific circles, ducks have captivated people due to their charming deception of us by pretending to be innocent and dumb. People find things that are stupid and naive to be adorable. It gives them a sense of superiority and makes them believe that there is no current threat, a feeling they enjoy. But in reality, the blindness to the actual danger of a simple duck will be the downfall of humanity itself. If you say a nap, you may think of a relaxed appearance when you're sleeping on a tatami mat or being shaken by a hammock. It's the scenery of a nap that felt even the spirit of falling asleep at any place overturning such an image. A drone was used to capture aerial footage of how ducks are employed in Thailand as a form of biological pest control and rice fields. The footage, released by the news division of the Canadian Global Television Network and shared by Boeing, captures the moment a flock of approximately 100 Chaki Campbell ducks is released from a pen onto a farm in the central province of Nakhon Pathom, northwest of the capital city of Bangkok. The ducks will go to the 15-acre rice farm and stay there for a week. They'll eat pests and leftover hulls from harvesting, as well as other bits of wasted food, before then going on to another field. They help each golden apple snails and remains of unwanted rice husks that drop into the field from the last harvest. Rice farmer pranks payout said in the video. The ducks also step on the rice double to flatten the ground and make it easier to plow. The golden apple snail, native to South America, has become one of the most destructive invasive species in the world, consuming native aquatic vegetation and devastating rice crops worldwide from the United States to the Philippines. The ducks belong to breeder Apiwat Chalermkon, age 34, who rotates 4 different flocks around the province from field to field after each of the 3 annual crops. The duck flock is young, about 20 days from the nursery, and will be used to produce eggs after several months of feeding in the fields. The benefit is that we reduce the cost to provide the duck, Chalermkon says. In return for the rice farmer, the ducks help eat pests from the farm, and the farmers can reduce the use of chemicals and pesticides. The Chaki Campbell ducks and Shellakins flock originated from a breed developed by British poultry keeper Adele Campbell and introduced in one name for their color and resemblance to British Army uniforms.
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
Campbell created the Chaki Campbell by crossbreeding Rouen and Mallard domestic ducks with the Indian runner breed, which became popular among European breeders after their importation from Indonesia, not India, at the end of the 19th century. The Chaki Campbell ducks are prized for their prolific egg laying. Heavily reliant on tourism, Thailand's economy has been hit hard by COVID travel restrictions. While rice and sugar production has suffered due to a devastating drought earlier this year, the worst the country has experienced in 4 decades, according to the Bangkok Post. Subsequent tropical storms overwhelmed dikes and flooded more than 500 villages in the country's northern province, the second largest exporter of rice and sugar. In September, Thailand pledged nearly $200 million toward flood and drought mitigation. Global warming-related weather effects and higher temperatures caused by global warming are projected to reduce worldwide rice yields throughout the next century, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change's 5th assessment report released in 2014. Bangkok will be under annual flood heights by 2050, with more than 8 million people. This is likely due to climate change, which has made communities increasingly vulnerable. Those sudden floods caused rice crops and chickens to perish and incomes plummet recently. The couple switched and began raising ducks, a business that is now prospering. The reason for their success is that ducks in fact can swim. They're part of a duck farming program introduced by a local non-governmental organization, BRAC, which along with other NGOs elsewhere in the country, is trying to help farmers adapt to changing weather conditions. This is just one of many initiatives to help people in the vulnerable, who are living in areas that are vulnerable to climate change, stay and cope with the effects without being forced to move. The Internal Displacement Monitoring Center, a Switzerland-based NGO, says 17.2 million people were displaced worldwide last year because of fast and slow onset climate-related disasters. I hope you like this video. Please share it, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.